and welcome to another episode of Melissa's Menu. As you can see, we are filming outdoors currently. We're at the British Beer Company in Hyannis, Massachusetts. We're filming tonight indoors. They're having their famous Aporkalyspe bacon and beer dinner. Let's go on inside and see what's cooking up. Oh, it already smells good. Let's go see what's going on inside. Follow me, let's see what's going on in the kitchen for a minute.
This is pork belly that's seared off right now. We're blanching the haystack fries that we're going to be using and getting the cream of spinach together. The pig is resting in the oven right now. And then we have the bacon lattice beef Wellington over here that Roberto's now just searing those on too. So all of these right here, you got a filet mignon, and then we have a stout bourbon onions that are in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have 3 different styles of bacon that are wrapped this steak. So you got a jalapeno bacon, a pecan smoked bacon, and a cherrywood smoked bacon. Basically, we make a weave, sear the fillet, put the onion mixture in there, put the fillet in there, and then we wrap it all up. And then you have to sear them, and then we'll shoot them in the oven later. So it's kind of like a 3 or 4 step process to it. Needless to say, there's a lot of meat and there's a lot of bacon. Probably half the people that are coming here tonight are from our beer club, from Hyannis. And they'll be bringing friends and family and so on and so forth. So it's very much an event for our regular customers at the pub. So yeah. Just turn that one the other way up.
Today we have Lagunitas coming. They're up in the corner here. They'll be talking about their great beers. The menu we have, thanks to Brandon and Chef James, is outstanding. So I hope y'all fasted for a day or two because unreal. Everyone weather the storm all right?
Yeah. What storm?
Yeah, what seriously? Emails, phone calls, still going? Of course we're going. Bacon and beer. I am going to hand this over. We're going to start doing the suckling pig in a minute. I'm going to hand the mic over to Chris from Lagunitas, talk a little bit about it, and when they're ready to have you guys start coming up, I ask that y'all just pile up. Enjoy.
Okay folks, so we are here. We are ready to start our 4-course meal. The chef is right behind me, Chef James. He's cooking up our first course, which is the rest of the bacon, is actually the name of it. It's roasted suckling pig, carved and served with a Lagunitas IPA barbecue sauce. Our second course he's making is the bacon scallop succotash. How great does that sound? What that is braised pork belly, topped with a chili rub seared sea scallop over bacon carbonara succotash. And then our main course is, of course, the bacon beef Wellington, a very popular dish. Pan-roasted petite filet mignon, and that's wrapped in a lattice of homemade bacon over cream spinach with haystack fries and a jalapeno bacon crumb. Oh, sounds wonderful. Finally, the last course is dessert. It's a bacon maple donut ice cream sandwich. Sounds interesting. I can't wait to try this one. A maple bacon donut. It's grilled and filled with a homemade cinnamon ice cream with maple whiskey candied bacon. That was a tongue twister. So stay tuned. We're going to try all the different courses. We're going to film some of our guests eating out in the dining room, and then later on we'll go in the kitchen and talk to the chef.
How you doing?
Rolls, butters.
6 hours and the rest of it. Nice.
It's too
fall off the fries as you're grabbing them.
Right.
I mean, since there's
Not much in there, I don't want to.
yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, you just do it. Just give it all toward up.
I'm thinking just a dusting on top.
Whoop.
This is just the appetizer.
Okay, here is the second course. Barbecue succotash with the roasted pork belly and the pan-seared sea scallop. This looks amazing. Wow.
Go on those other fries, please, Roberto, out of the oven, yeah?
Get salt and pepper. All right.
These ones out of the oven are very wrong. We've got another load of fries in the oven, right?
Okay, I'm digging into the filet wrapped with bacon. Wow. Really good. This is so good.
I thought I made 110, but he just told me to do 33.
Stand behind you for a minute.
Yeah, I'll switch spots.
I'll let you know in 2 minutes.
Is the thing on?
Yeah.
Yeah, bacon, baby! BBC!
Am I in the way here?
Nah, you're good, man.
Nope. And I'd like to see it again. In my house, in my belly. I don't care.
In your house? Now we're just going to put this right on top like that.
And then poo-poo.
That's it. You know what? Why don't we grab the picks? Why don't we do a little picks on this? And where? Yeah, I'll stop there.
Alright, so.
Where?
Take pictures and look.
There you go.
Check and
upstairs. I can't do it.
I'll do
You
one.
want to pass me that? I got them right here.
Square off your bacon. No? You have to square the bacon off a little bit on the bottom. It's like 1-1.
Right behind.
Right behind you, Jackie. What do you think? Sausage grill.
Can you just tell me how good it is?
That's pretty delicious.
Is it really good?
Bacon and maple.
Okay, I'm trying our bacon dessert. What? Who would have thought bacon and ice cream together? But let me tell you, look at this. Unbelievable. Homemade cinnamon ice cream, by the way.
Guys, we have Jeff, James, Jose, Roberto, and the men all 12 back there together, Brando. They all do private catering functions too, so just let them know. Guys, I want to thank you again for coming out tonight. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun. Give it up again for the guys back there that made it happen behind the curtain.
So folks, we are back. We are interviewing Chef James, Chef Brandon, and Mike Otto, the general manager here at the British Beer Company. We just had a fabulous bacon and beer dinner. So talk to us a little bit about the inspiration and how you guys came up with the menu for the bacon and beer dinner.
This is Mike's brainchild. He wanted to do something with bacon, and we wanted to make our own bacon, and we wanted to infuse the dinner with all the beers, and Mike's a big beer guy and obviously a big bacon eater too, so Mike really was the one that kind of put this together, and then Brandon and I filled the gaps in with the dishes that we did today, so Mike would be the best.
So I guess, Mike, tell us, how exactly did you come up with the menu?
Honestly, the menu, the concept, I mean, it all started watching great bacon destinations on like the Food Channel, and drinking a craft beer I had never had that I really enjoyed. And a few days later, we had a big event in one of our other restaurants, and I sat afterwards and talked to them like, hey guys, I got this idea. And everybody just kind of fell in love with it. We rolled it out from there. And that was a few years back. So, like during the whole conception of this idea, there was that big article, I don't know if you remember it, a big article, The Bacon bacon shortage that was supposed to be coming around in 2013. It was all over the internet, all over the newspaper, and in print, and there was supposed to be this massive bacon shortage worldwide because of something wrong with pig farmers or the pigs that they farmed or whatever it was. So we figured, why not cook the rest of the bacon all in one night? So that's kind of also where the concept would come from.
Okay.
Well, you know, if there's going to be a shortage, let's just have a big party and get rid of it all. So, but that's where we came up with the name for the Aporkalyspe, because it was the end of bacon.
Okay.
So
that kind of, I get it.
yeah, and now we have to carry that theme out because that's.
It could be the end of bacon, as you know.
And so this is such a popular event. You guys had it last year. You just finished telling me you're going to have it again next year, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And then just kind of change the menu next year.
Yeah, we'll try to present like a whole new menu because we don't want. There's a lot of return business, and we don't want to give them the same thing every year.
Right.
We want to top what we did last year, or we topped what we did last year. This year, we're going to have to top it again next year. So.
And how long does it take to come up with like your whole menu? How long did you start brainstorming for the?
I think we really started talking like the basic sketch for the menu. I want to say like November.
Okay.
It takes a long time to cure bacon and come up with the right ideas and get the ingredients for it and tweak it as it goes. And it's ever evolving. The original menu we came up with for this year is nothing like what we actually put on the plate earlier. So
Yeah, we'll experiment with a lot of dishes. The entree that we did, the bacon beef Wellington. You know we wanted to do a beef Wellington, but several things. First of all, we said we're going to do a fillet wrapped with one of the bacons, and then maybe do a sauce or a starch that had another bacon in it. Then we talked about the Wellington, of doing it traditionally with the fillet and the pastry, and then adding bacon to that. And then we thought about making the bacon crispy, grinding it down, and incorporating that into the pastry. And then we came up with the lattice work that we wrapped the fillet in. So the year before we did the bacon explosion, which is almost like a pork meatloaf wrapped in a lattice of bacon. So we went with the lattice again and wrapped it. So there was a good 7 days there where we just, I was in one store communicating with the guys, and I had filet mignon everywhere, and I was wrapping it in different kinds of bacon and sending them pictures, and then we would go over the recipes, and then we'd chunk it and go on to something else. So each dish probably, like Mike said, we started brainstorming in November, and then each dish we probably spend a couple of hours each week for 7 weeks and just fleshing it out. And then of course 2 days beforehand, Brandon had different ideas of sauces, different styles of carbonara sauce that we put with the corn succotash. And then what we were going to put in there changed a couple of times. So we really...
So up until the last minute, really?
Yeah, I mean, we plan it, and then, we always get really excited probably a week before. We're like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. This is what we're going to do now. So it's just a lot of fun.
Now, talk to us a little bit about the brew company that you use.
Lagunitas.
Where are they out of? How did you pick them?
They're out of Petaluma, California. We picked them because they're in on the joke. They get it. What we're doing here, I mean, whilst it's a serious event and we put all our heart and work into it, it's the Aporkalyspe. It's supposed to be fun and tongue-in-cheek, and it's about a good time. And this particular brewery really, really gets it. They do. The names of their beers, the story behind the brewery, even the reps, they're the California surfer dude type. So it was a lot of fun to work with them on it, and a lot of fun to have them in talking to the guests during the day. So.
And you sell their beers at all your locations?
Not all of them. Each pub has their own rotation of beer that they go through. But we do a lot of work with them here and have for quite a few years. And the actual liquids are delicious, so it was a no-brainer.
Yeah. And finally, tell us a little bit about the dessert, which is out of this world, the bacon dessert. Where you come up with that idea?
I guess, in one of our many meetings, we threw around a bunch of desserts, and I think a donut came into play. I think Mike mentioned it.
Leave it to the fact.
It sprouted from a donut, and then it was an ice cream sandwich, and we ended up putting bacon in the ice cream. And with foodies like us, we have one small idea, and it just kind of rolls out of control.
Right.
feel like it was all collective. You throw around one word and then all of a sudden we have different ideas.
And the dessert was so unique, like you would never think of bacon for a dessert, but it was salty, it was sweet, it was just the perfect combination.
Last year we did a candy bacon blue cheese stuffed baked apple, and then we did a similar sauce with that as what we glazed the donut with this year. But one of the main things about this dinner and the menu we do with it, bacon's so trendy right now, and it's been trending forever, but it's really trending in the last 2 years. You see it at a lot of pubs, they do bacon happy hours. You go in and they'll do mini clotheslines with different bacons hanging on it. It's becoming a thing. So, like Mike said, it's about having fun. So, when we're in our menu meetings, like with the dessert, we said, well, who doesn't like donuts? Well, if you like bacon, there's a strong chance you eat donuts. Have you ever had bacon with a donut? No, let's have it. So then we have, and then you crust the donuts with the bacon. We did a bacon ice cream as well before, and liked it. And it's just a way of saying, what's the most ridiculous thing we can come up with bacon that's actually edible, and not only edible, someone's going to, like yourself, will be like, where did this come from? It comes from just literally having fun and just cooking and seeing what happens.
Was the ice cream homemade?
Yes.
And what kind of ice cream was that?
It's like a frozen. Basically, we make it in-house. We don't have an ice cream machine.
Okay.
So it's almost like a house ice cream is what would be like a frozen custard. So it's double creme anglaise, and then we added rendered and chopped bacon to it, and then we added maple, and we didn't reduce the maple with one of the beers that we put in there. What was the beer at the end?
It's the cappuccino.
The cappuccino. Yeah, the cappuccino went into, we put like probably about 12 ounces of the cappuccino into the ice cream. So it had kind of this coffee, licorice, maple, smoked bacon deliciousness going on. So.
Out of this world. Brilliant minds. Love, love, love this. I want to work here. Tell us real briefly, do you offer the beer dinners or any other types of dinners in your other locations?
Oh, absolutely. Each pub kind of has their own unique event that they have. It's specific to them. Sandwich has the game dinner every year, which is just, it's all wild game. And James is there for weeks ahead of time, allocating it, testing it out, preparing it, and then they serve this just beautiful buffet. Walpole has the Blue Whales of Valor.
Yeah, the Walpole, we do a hog roast in Walpole every year for 1,000 bikers, and they're all police bikers, so it goes to the police nationwide. So they have that. Several other pubs will do beer dinners, but what Mike's trying to say is every one of our pubs they have a gig. So Hyannis has the beer and bacon. So no other pub does the beer and bacon dinner. It's Hyannis's baby. It's for the Hyannis pub, for Mike, Brandon, the staff, and for their regulars, which was everybody that's here, and certain people that came from up north will be people that are going to be here in 9 weeks on the beaches, and they're going to be coming into their favourite BBC. Falmouth, they have the Lennon Fest, big concert on the field. We do a big barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork. It's a big family day. That's their thing. So every one of our pubs has one major event a year. And it may be a beer dinner, it may be a party, it may be a charity.
We are here with Maddie B.
Hi.
How was the dinner tonight?
Stellar, absolutely amazing.
Tell us about it a little bit.
I mean, 4 amazing courses, from a whole suckling pig to pork belly with a scallop on top of it. Just unbelievable. The dessert, this maple bacon glazed donut with this whiskey maple bacon, everything, amazing cinnamon pecan ice cream. I mean, bacon everything. It's one of the most amazing meals I've ever had.
It really was, folks. It was out of this world. I've never tasted anything like it. What do you think about the beers?
The beers were fantastic. Lagunitas makes a great product to begin with, but everything was paired perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, between the Lagunitas Sucks, which is an amazing beer, one of my favorites from the get-go, to the Hairy Eyeball, and then they had this aged 2009 cappuccino stout that you're not going to find anywhere
You
in the
have all
world.
these memorized. Are you like a regular here?
Something like that. Something along those lines.
All right, anything else, Leah?
I'm sorry, I'm just holding
No,
up for
that's
the
all right.
people
Keep going.
exiting, but
Have you been here? Did you
I
come
was just
last
saying,
year?
how did you hear about the event?
Yes, okay, time out. How did you hear about the event?
Well, I mean, I am somewhat of a regular here. I perform here regularly every Sunday night. I do beer club here every other Wednesday. So I, through Mike Otto, the GM, he told me about it. I did not come last year. I am an idiot and I skipped it.
Bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I made a point to say I have to come this year, and I'm glad I did. Cause
And we're going to see you here next year.
I will definitely 100% be here next year.
Yeah, we'll be back next year as well. Tell us, what did you say? You perform here?
I host karaoke here every Sunday night, and I DJ here about once or twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I didn't realize that so you guys have music here during the weekends.
They have live music almost 4 or 5 nights a week, and throughout the summer I play pretty much 7 nights a week.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. Maddie B, thanks for stopping over and talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
That's all the time we have today, folks. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Melissa's Menu. As you can see, we are closing up the place. We just had a fabulous 4-course beer and bacon dinner at the BBC in Hyannis. Special thanks, of course, to the BBC for underwriting Melissa's Menu, as well as A.L. Pedrozzani and Sons. That's all. We'll see you next week. Bye.